Are you thinking about buying new construction, but you're just really not sure what the process entails? Well, in this video, I am going to give you 6 of the most important things you need to know when buying a new construction home. Hi everyone, I'm Melissa DeSantis. Welcome back to my channel. I am a local Monmouth County realtor, and on my channel, I talk about everything and anything you need to know about living here in Monmouth County, New Jersey. In this video, I'm going to talk about what you need to know when purchasing a new construction home, as well as give you some information on where you can actually find new construction homes in Monmouth County, New Jersey. Just like when you buy a new car, one of the best things about it is its new car smell. And of course, the same goes for buying a new construction home. There is nothing like brand new and being the first and only person to live in the house. I have helped many clients throughout the years purchasing new construction. And although it can be very exciting, it can also at times be overwhelming and stressful. So the first thing that you want to do before you go out and purchase a new construction home is you want to investigate the builder. You want to know, is this a reputable builder? There are builders who do community developments, and there are builders who do spec homes, where they purchase the lot and build a single home. When you do your research, you want to ensure they have secure financing and that they build quality homes. You also, if possible, want to speak to some of their past clients and visit some of the communities that they have built previously. Lastly, make sure there are no Better Business Bureau complaints on file with them or their company. The second thing that you need to understand is the upgrades. If you visit a community and you go through the model homes, those homes are stunning, but you have to understand they are filled with upgrades. When you are purchasing your new home, it will likely come with certain features. But what you are seeing in those model homes is not what your home is going to look like unless you decide to purchase all the upgrades the model home offers. And there are 2 ways you can really go about getting the upgrades you want in a home. You can go through the builder so that when you close, all the upgrades are there, or you can elect to go through a local contractor to do them. Of course, there are pros and cons to both. If you go through the builder, it's definitely going to be more expensive, but it's going to save you time and it's going to be less of a hassle. Going through your local contractor, on the other hand, will save you money, but it's going to be more of your time and more of a hassle. If you do decide to include upgrades in your new home, make sure you think thoroughly about them and choose the ones that are going to give you the best investment on your return when you go to sell your home. Aside from upgrades, also very important is the floor plan of the home and how you feel in it, as well as the lot that it's located on. The third thing that's very important, and I know I may sound biased, but it is very important that if you're purchasing new construction, you select a realtor to help you navigate the process. Many consumers are unaware that it does not cost you more to work with a realtor when buying new construction. In fact, I have clients' homes who I've sold and they purchased new construction without me and ultimately ended up regretting it. The money that a builder saves by not paying a realtor does not go back to the buyer, and the buyer doesn't get a better price. The money that the builder saves goes back to their marketing and advertising budget. When you work with a realtor, they will help you negotiate with the builder, help you decide which upgrades are going to give you the most when it comes to resale, and you will have someone there who's going to be representing you and advocating for you along the way. If you decide to take my advice, make sure your realtor is with you on your initial visit to the builder or community. They must be present and with you in order to represent you. Number 4, I recommend definitely having your own home inspection. Your home inspector can go out throughout different phases of the building. For example, when the stick frame goes up, your inspector can go out and inspect that. Then when the drywall and electrical is completed, they go in and inspect that, and so on and so on. And of course, when everything is completed, you have your inspector go in and do a final inspection. If you're not part of the construction process because you purchased a spec or model home, then add the inspection contingency to the sales contract and have your inspector go in prior to closing. Not only will an inspector make sure the house and systems are sound, but if you accompany your inspector, they can also show you how to operate and maintain your new home. Having your own home inspection will not only ensure peace of mind, but it will help to avoid potential issues down the road. Moving on to number 5, I highly recommend hiring a real estate attorney to review your sales contract. Now, not all states use attorneys, but here in New Jersey, most areas do. If you don't hire an attorney, ensure you read the contract thoroughly. The contracts for new constructions are not standard real estate contracts. Builders have their own contracts, and there may be things in the contract that aren't standard practice. For example, the builder may penalize you if you're not ready to close on time, but may give themselves leeway if they're not ready with the construction of your home. Hiring an attorney will help to protect you and your interests. Number 6, and last but certainly not least, a very important one, is the closing date. Expect delays when purchasing new construction. There are many different reasons that new construction's closings are delayed. There can be issues with the building materials, bad weather, issues with getting the proper permits and the proper approvals from the township. I don't think I've ever had a client who purchased new construction and closed on time. In fact, I had a client who purchased new construction, and granted it was during COVID, but the closing took almost 2 years. Now, a delay like this is not normal, but it affected my buyers tremendously. They lost their mortgage rate lock. They had to secure a rental, which cost them additional expenses because they had to then do a double move. Luckily, they had young children who weren't in school yet. But if you do have school-age children, this is something you need to keep in mind if you're moving from one area to another. Finding new construction in Monmouth County, New Jersey these days can be challenging. There are more options for adult communities and townhomes, but not so many for single-family homes. Some of the adult communities that you will find here in our area that are available are Region Oaks at Freehold, Region C at Allaire in Farmingdale, and Region C at Manalapan. These are all being built right now by Toll Brothers. There's also a Four Seasons development at Colts Farm in Farmingdale by Kay Hovnanian. And as for townhomes and condos, you will find stunning luxury high-rise units at the Asbury Ocean Club in Asbury Park. Also at the shore in Long Branch is the View at Long Branch. And there are a few units available at Middletown Walk, which is another Toll Brothers community. Going up right now also are luxury townhomes in Oceanport. Now, single-family homes here in Monmouth County, unfortunately, like I said, there aren't too many. Some of the new developments in our area are Orchard Place, a community being built in Freehold Borough. And this is a development that is going to consist of 16 duplexes. There are a few homes left at estates at Bam Hollow in Lincroft, and then there's Millstone with Waterford Estates. Lastly, there is Winding Hills in Manasquan, which are large custom estate homes. You can find a few lots with new construction in Fairhaven, Avon by the Sea, Belmar, Manalapan, Marlborough, Hal, and a few other towns throughout Monmouth County. If you want specific addresses, please reach out to me. I'm happy to provide them to you, along with more details on the location, price, and features that the homes offer. There is a lot involved with purchasing new construction, and there are many things about it that is different from purchasing a resale property. If you have further questions about new construction, please reach out to me. You can call, text, or email me anytime, and all of my information is listed below in the description. Lastly, if you found this video helpful, I would greatly appreciate it if you would tap the bell and subscribe to my channel so you're notified each time I upload new video content. Again, I'm Melissa DeSantis, broker associate here in Monmouth County, New Jersey.